Welcome back to the arcade. I know it's been a while since my last video, probably a good 3 weeks or maybe a little more. But I haven't gone away. I'm still here. I'm still working away. I've been working on that pattern board. This is the bad pattern board that I've been working on. And of course I got the good one in the card cage right now. And as you can see, I'm running the game on my little monitor. And as you'll see in the next video on repairing this board, I went ahead and hooked up the sound. So I now have full sound on my little test rig here, so I can hear what's going on if the game is running or whatever. So that's just a little addition there. The holdup has been I'm waiting on one particular IC that I think is the problem on the board, but I won't know until I actually put the IC in the board, remove the bad one, and put the good one in. I haven't done anything with it yet because I was waiting for the chip to come in. I ordered it off of eBay because it's one of these chips that not a whole lot of people have in stock. And there was a couple places on eBay that had it. So I first ordered it from an eBay seller that was in China. Yeah, I know. I don't know what I was thinking. Because it just, I got to thinking after I ordered it, I said, you know, that lot would be stuck on one of those boats. It's really what you call, you've always heard of the slow boat from China or slow boat to China. Well, I got to thinking, I said, well, that thing would be stuck on there till next year. So I went looking again, and I found somebody on eBay that had it in California. So I went ahead and ordered a few from the California site, and it came in the mail today. So it's in this package right here. So let's go ahead and open it up and see if I got what I ordered. That would be a bummer if I didn't. And I only ordered 4 from this site. And yeah, this is what I ordered. MC14572. That's the chip that I suspect is bad. But like I say, I won't know until I install it on the board and find out for sure. But I'm 99.9% that this is going to fix the pattern board. So if it does, then you'll see that video before too much longer. So just hang in there. If you're interested in that repair on the pattern board, go ahead and subscribe. And when I upload the video, you'll be notified. Okay. All right. We have another package here. And this package came today also, and this is a, well, I got this from a club member, Killalista video game. I got looking for, I wanted another RGB board here. Okay, this RGB board that I'm running on my test rig right here is the one out of my golf game. So I want to put this back in my golf game. So for a test rig, I needed another RGB board. So I went searching in the for sale ads on Clov, and back this past, it was either June or July, I forget which, somebody had an ad on there with some boards for sale. And it must have went under the radar because these little RGB boards, people are looking for them. And usually when they come up for sale, they don't last long. But he had one that was for sale. And so I went ahead and sent him a message and said, hey, do you still by any chance have that board, and is it still for sale? And he said, yes. Matter of fact, he had 4 or 5 of them. I believe he said he got them from a warehouse raid where they cleared out some boards, and he wasn't even sure what these boards were used for. So I told him what they're used for, and he agreed to sell me one. And I believe it was $58, which included shipping. So a very fair price. I don't know if it works or not, but I have it anyway. So let's go ahead and open the package and we can try it out. Okay, it's double wrapped, triple wrapped. It's kind of like one of these Christmas gift gags or birthday gags. You know, you get a package and a package and a package. Well, can't say it's not well protected, but in a soft pack like this, it can still get smashed. So, okay. All right. Yeah, it definitely got a little smashed, but ought to be able to straighten up. It's just these coils here are got hard wires. They're soldered to the board and then they're soldered to the coil, and they kind of got smushed over here. And the only concern is going to be right there. It looks like it tore into the cover that was over the coil, and you can see the coil right there. I hope it didn't bust that coil loose, but anyway, we'll see if we can't straighten it up here, and hopefully it's not enough damage to matter. Just straighten it right back up, and we'll straighten this one up. Okay, that ought to be good enough to try it out. Even has the mounting screws. So, yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and see if we can't hook it up here. Cut mine off. Alright, these pins are a little crooked too. I'll straighten the pins up a little bit. Pin right here is, let me put my magnifying visor on here. Pin right here is bent. Straighten this coil up a little bit more. It looks good enough. Transistor bent over a little bit. Straighten that up some. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we got a working board here. And I'll be able to put my original back in my game. And if it don't work, then I guess we'll have to make another video on repairing it. Okay. All hooked up. Let's see what happens. Whoops. Well, looks like we got some kind of problem. The video's working, but why would that affect the sound? Because it has nothing to do with the sound. That's strange. Let me put mine back in. Okay. Now that is weird. Why would this have an effect on the sound? Because it has nothing to do with the sound circuit. The audio and the video is completely separate on the board. Unless maybe it's some type of a short, it has a short in it, but the video is working fine. Huh. That's a weird one. All right, if anybody has seen this weird sound problem with the RGB board, let me know. I guess we're going to have another troubleshooting session on our hands here. Huh. Now it's not doing it. That's weird. Let's see if we got sound now. Like I say, the sound and the video are completely separate, so I don't know what that deal was. Whoops. But now we got a green background on the blue background. The colors aren't exactly right. So maybe this chip on the board is bad. Acts like it's missing green. But that looks okay there. So let's see when it gets back to the Space Invaders screen. Yep, it's definitely got a problem with the green. Okay, well, we got something else to work on and diagnose. So, for the time being, I'll put my original back in. I wouldn't think it's got anything to do with these two coils, but because I think there's got something to do with a time delay for the video. I don't think it has anything to do with the colors. So I'll just have to check it out and look over the schematic, because I've never actually looked at the schematic on this board. Could be that one little transistor right there. I have to see what that transistor does. I would think it's some type of a preamp. It's a 2N4401. All right, well, still, I think I got a pretty good deal. I'll have to look. Maybe that coil is damaged right there. I'll have to check that out. Maybe it's a symptom of that coil. It might have nicked those wires. They do look kind of funny right there. I'll have to look it over real good with the magnifying glass. Okay, let's move on. Something else to fix. Well, at least my original is working. Okay. Always something. All right, we got one more thing. So, while I was waiting on the parts for the pattern board to come in, I got a message through Facebook Messenger, and it was from Arcade Jason. And Arcade Jason wanted to know if I would help him out. So he sent me this package right here. And I've already opened it, and I've already looked at what's in here. Now, this is one of Jason's many new projects that he's been working on. And he's got so many things going on right now, he didn't have the time or the room to set it up and try it out. And he knew that I had been working on basically the same thing. I'm not going to say what it is right now. So I told him, send them to me, and I'd be glad to check them out and see if they're working. So in this box is the first of the production run. As far as I know, it's the only one he's put together so far. So you might call it a prototype in a way, but then again, I guess you could say it's just the first of the production run. And so anyway, I couldn't wait to get it open, and I figured it would work great right out the box. It didn't. So I spent 2 days, well, not whole days, but a couple hours a night for 2 days trying to figure out what was wrong with what was in this box. And I messaged Jason back. I said, Jason, what are you trying to do to me? Are you trying to test my technician skills? Kind of joking with him, you know. And I said, but anyway, I think I passed, because I found the problem and had to make a little modification on the back of the board, a couple little jumpers. And there was another problem that was just one of these silly little fluke things, but it was just killing the board. And it took me a while, but I figured it out. So this will be an upcoming video. Now, I've ordered a couple parts to make a change on the board to make it more authentic to the original. So when I get those parts in, hopefully it's not going to be more than a week, I'll have a dedicated video on this. We'll break out what's in the box, and I'll show everybody what it is, and we'll make a couple changes on it, and I'll show you how it works. And so if this is something you're interested in, like I say, some of you might guess what it is already, because it's not a secret. Jason has already, on Facebook, has already showed it off. But he didn't know if it was ready to put into production until it was tested, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, when I get those parts in, I'll make a video on it, and I'll show you what it is, and I'll show you how it works and all that good stuff. So if you want to see what is in this box, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and that way you can be notified when I do finally upload the video on this. Okay, so that's just going to end this little update video. This is what's been going on here the last few weeks, and why you haven't seen a video. I started to do another little video on my Star Wars yoke, which I replaced a broken gear in it not too long ago, several weeks ago, and I wasn't happy with the way the gear was meshing. It's aluminum gear against a nylon gear or plastic gear, and it just needed to be revisited. So that's another video I got coming up. I'm gonna go back and visit that and see if we can't get that gear to mesh a little better. And I also got some grease, to put a little bit of grease on it there to kind of dampen it down a little bit. So okay, well, that's it for this little video, just a little short little video to get you up to date on what's going on. And next thing I'm going to do is get back on this pattern board and find out if my hunch about what's wrong with it is correct. And hopefully we'll get that project done and out the way, and get the video out to you. So I guess we're on our way to another arcade fix. Have you had your arcade fix today?